Stop scrolling for just a second, because you're about to meet the kind of story that doesn't come around every day. Think bold colors, striking images, and a presence that feels almost magnetic. She's not only a model, not only a creator, she's a mood, a vibe, a statement. This is Sofiia Muñoz. And if you think you've seen it all on Instagram or TikTok, trust me, you haven't. Stay with me, because what you're about to discover will change the way you look at rising stars forever. She isn't just a name you scroll past on your feed. Sofiia Muñoz is the kind of presence that makes you pause. Born and rooted in the vibrant culture of Jalisco, Mexico, she carries with her the spirit of tradition wrapped in a modern glow. But what truly sets her apart isn't only her beauty, it's the duality she shares with the world, a devoted mother and a daring creator. Sofiia first appeared on social media as a spark, and that spark quickly ignited into a flame, drawing in hundreds of thousands who now follow her journey. She blends elegance with authenticity, fashion with motherhood, and turns her everyday life into a story people want to watch unfold. Every story has a first chapter, and for Sofiia Muñoz, it began with a single post, a simple photo that carried more power than she could have imagined. In the beginning, she wasn't chasing fame, she was capturing moments, blending her love for style with the everyday rhythm of her life. Instagram became her canvas, TikTok her stage, places where she could experiment, play, and show the world fragments of who she was. At first, only a small circle noticed. But slowly, her authenticity, her confidence, and her undeniable presence began to spread. What started as casual snapshots soon transformed into professional shoots, and the quiet buzz around her name turned into a wave of followers who saw in her something rare, a fresh face with a real story to tell. Instagram was never meant to be just a gallery for Sofiia Muñoz. It became her stage, her portfolio, her open diary to the world. What once started as a handful of casual posts quickly evolved into a curated space of bold colors, striking outfits, and reels that captured not just her beauty, but her energy. Today, with nearly 180,000 people watching her every move, her feed feels less like a profile and more like a magazine cover that updates daily. Brands noticed. Collaborations followed. And slowly, her page transformed from a personal corner of the internet into a hub of creativity, influence, and opportunity. Sofiia didn't just build a following, she built a community that sees her as both a muse and a mirror of modern style. If Instagram gave Sofiia Muñoz a spotlight, TikTok handed her a rocket. The platform's rhythm, its fast cuts and viral trends, matched perfectly with her energy. Here, Sofiia wasn't just posing, she was moving, dancing, storytelling through seconds that felt alive. Quick transitions, playful fashion clips, behind-the-scenes glimpses of her daily life, all stitched together into reels that spoke the language of Gen Z and millennials alike. Almost overnight, her reach exploded. Videos that once gathered hundreds suddenly pulled in tens of thousands of views. And with every swipe, more young people discovered her vibe, shared her content, and pushed her deeper into the digital spotlight. TikTok didn't just grow her audience, it made her a cultural moment, a name people couldn't scroll past without watching. Behind the camera flashes and polished photos, Sofiia Muñoz carries a role far more profound than modeling. She's a mother. It's this duality that makes her story so compelling. On one side, the confident woman striking poses under bright lights, on the other, the nurturing soul balancing family and dreams. She doesn't hide this part of her life, instead, she weaves it into her content, letting followers see the raw, unfiltered moments of motherhood alongside the glamour of fashion. This honesty, this vulnerability, is what makes her more than an influencer. It makes her relatable. In Sofiia, her audience doesn't just see a model to admire, they see a woman living many lives at once, and doing it with grace. Scroll through Sofiia Muñoz's Instagram bio and one word stands out: collab. It's more than just a line, it's a statement, a door wide open to the world of opportunities that her growing influence has created. Brands, both local and international, see in Sofiia not only a model with striking visuals, but a partner who brings authenticity and reach. For the vibrant communities of Jalisco, she has become a symbol. Blending the spirit of her roots with the global language of fashion and social media. Local businesses find in her a fresh face to showcase their culture, while global labels recognize her as a bridge to connect with a loyal and engaged Latin American audience. Her collaborations are not simply product placements, they feel like stories. A fashion reel becomes an editorial. A lifestyle post turns into a campaign. Each partnership is infused with her personality, the bold yet approachable tone that followers have come to trust. And this is what sets her apart. Brands don't just see a model, they see a storyteller capable of turning a product into an experience. With nearly 180,000 eyes on her every move, Sofia's platform has shifted from a personal space into a marketplace of creativity. The more she grows, the more doors open, from boutique clothing lines in Jalisco to larger international campaigns eyeing the Latin American market. She stands at the intersection of culture and commerce, proof that today's influencers are more than trendsetters, they are entrepreneurs in their own right. And for Sofiia, this is only the beginning. What makes Sofiia Muñoz impossible to ignore isn't just the outfits she wears, it's the way she wears them. Her style carries a balance between elegance and boldness, mixing everyday comfort with fashion-forward choices that feel effortless. Each photo feels like a carefully painted canvas, the angles, the colors, the mood, all working together to tell a story. But what truly sets her apart is her charisma. It's in the way she looks at the camera, the confidence in her posture, the authenticity in her smile. She doesn't just post pictures, she creates an atmosphere, a vibe that pulls you in. Followers aren't simply admiring clothes or makeup, they're drawn into her world, a space where fashion isn't about trends, but about personality. And that's why Sofia's feed feels different. It's not just content, it's an experience. Fame is dazzling, but it also comes with shadows, and Sofiia Muñoz knows this reality well. Like every public figure who steps into the spotlight, she doesn't just receive love and admiration, she faces whispers, criticism, and sometimes even harsh attacks. Rumors spread easily in the digital world, a single photo can be misinterpreted, a harmless video twisted into a headline. And with influence comes imitation, other creators borrow her style, her poses, even her ideas. For some, that could feel like theft. But for Sofiia, it's proof that her work is setting trends. Beyond imitation, there's the constant pressure of judgment. Social media can be ruthless. Every outfit, every caption, every reel is open to comments, both uplifting and cruel. Haters question her choices, while trolls challenge her authenticity. Yet, instead of breaking her spirit, these challenges seem to fuel her resilience. She continues to create, to post, to share her story, refusing to let negativity silence her voice. And this is what makes her human in the eyes of her audience. They see not only the glossy images, but also the courage it takes to stand tall when the internet tries to pull you down. The rumors, the criticism, the endless comparisons, they're not signs of weakness, but reminders that Sofiia is playing on a stage big enough to make waves. Because in the end, every great influencer, every true icon, has had to walk through fire. And Sofiia Muñoz is proving that she can handle the heat. And that's the story of Sofiia Muñoz, a woman who turned her passion, her style, and her authenticity into a rising legacy. Her journey is proof that true influence is built on more than beauty, it's about courage, consistency, and connection. If you enjoyed diving into her world, make sure to stick around, because here on Gorgeous Models, we bring you the stories behind the faces that inspire. Subscribe, stay inspired, and let's keep celebrating beauty in all its forms.